We're going to make a save to the far side. Rotate, keep pushing the far post. Come through the middle, get to the top. See it, stop it. God shape far side. Get to the top. Last one. Nose to the puck every time.
Hi, hole.
So guys, starting our stance. We're going to make this save here, and then we're going to continue on to the next post. Straight to position. Once again, focusing on the lead side of our body. Straight to position again. Work the top of the paint, always coming through the middle.
Can you tell them why you kick out before we talked about it before, the line is dropping and going, you kick the lead way?
Yeah, so basically it kind of gets myself in the mindset that I'm kicking a rebound that way. So when I go down, typically when you go that way, it's after you made a save going that direction, right? So it's just a mental thing where I go and it just kind of gets me moving that direction. I've just always just done it that way just because, yeah. You guys want to watch me do a few? Give me a blocker one.
Focus, top of the paint. Butterfly, head, shoulders, turn and push. Have a quick look. Lots of control. Push and stop. Now,
because I'm the guy who's dialed on. I'm thinking about the game all day, right? Which, God, like looking back, oh my God. So I remember one game. I think we were playing Wilkes-Barre actually, who at the time was a really good team, and I told myself I think I lost like 5 games up to that point. So I'm getting ready for the Wilkes-Barre game. I show up for the rink, and I said to myself, I go, no routine today. Just have a coffee, play some soccer maybe, go out for the game. If you lose, what's the difference between 5 or 6? If you win, maybe we're onto something here. go out. I think I stopped, 30 shots. We won 2-1 or something. And I was like, I actually felt really good in that game. Like, I felt so calm and excited to be there. And it's like, wow, let's try it again. And I got on this roll. Then at that point, Marky hurt his knee in the skills competition, actually.
Yeah.
And Baki was up here for the rest of the year. And so I played an outrageous amount of games that last
As a
2
first year
months.
pro, yeah.
Yeah. Like we had 3-and-3 weekends where I played all three. I think we had 6 3-and-3 weekends in a row, and there were 3 or 4 weekends out of that 6 that I played Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Just started them all. And it was fine. I didn't think. I just went out, puck came, I stopped it. Like it's a very simple thing when you think about it. For me at least. So for me, I've learned that you just gotta go play. And people always tell you that when I'm growing up, right? Just go out and play. Just go out and play. I'm like, how do you do that? I am going out and playing, but what's stopping me from actually performing well? So no one really tells you, like, just go out and play. Just go out and play. Like, they just keep telling you that, but they don't tell you how to do it. So now before the game, like, I'm sitting in the tunnel, and I go, play your game, have some fun, turn it off. Turn the mind off. Just shut it right off.
Am I good to go?
Yeah. All right. Anytime.
Well, I don't know. This is the way I tape a stick. I don't really think you need to tape your stick this way. This is just the way I do it. I like splitting my tape because I find it builds my knob up a little bit more even. I usually only make my knob about the size of my hand. I don't really think it needs to be any wider than that. So what I do is basically I just go back and forth, building it up layer by layer. And I don't know how many times around I go through it. I just kind of go until it feels about right. Yeah, it's pretty much just one level. I used to taper it a little bit, but it's kind of everybody's own personal preference. Yeah, that feels just about right. So then I'll I try and plan it out so when I split it, by the time I'm done building that knob, I have about enough left for the bottom part of my knob, so I don't wind up wasting a whole bunch of tape just ripping it out and throwing it in the garbage. So. So that's just kind of something to hold on to. I don't know, I just kind of like building it up a little bit because I got pretty big hands. So I still use grip tape. Where's the? So I don't know. I just find grip tape. It doesn't ball up as much as the regular tape does. It doesn't chew through your palms quite as quickly. So I'll just go around with just a little bit of grip tape. Put that up there. Put a little bit down here. Before I used to not use grip tape, and I used to get my stick used to stick in the palm of my hand sometimes. So when I go to try and play the puck, my stick would slide out of my palm. So that changed in a hurry. So then what I do is I'll just go back over here, put one strip of this across the bottom so the grip tape doesn't roll up. I'll put a little bit here. The grip tape doesn't roll up. One across the bottom so the grip tape doesn't roll up. It feels about right. I got a little bit of extra left here. Pretty much all I do is just tape it. I usually tape it from roughly about right here. Try and make them all somewhat even. And sometimes I'll tape it all the way across the toe, and other times I won't. I don't know. Most of the time I do, but that's pretty much it. No, more or less.
Any questions? I got one. Because that wasn't your stick.
Yeah.
A price Monaco was okay.
Yeah.
He won still, so we won't show off. Yeah. But can you walk us through, like, that's your old rounded curve, and you've gone to more of a squared curve, and maybe some of the changes that, why you made that change? One of the big things was just trying to handle pucks off of a rim. A square blade I found just you can nestle it up against the boards a little easier than a round toe. The round toe kind of looked cool, so that's basically the only reason I did that when I was in my early 20s, and I kind of figured out that something that's more efficient is better. So yeah, that's the only reason I went to a square cup. Have you changed anything in the way you take your stick and whatnot?
Maybe a little bit. I got kind of like kind of a sandpaper finish on the heel a little bit. So that's why I typically only tape from about here up. I do tape over the toe most of the time and just cut it off. The scissors basically.
And the sandpaper grip does what?
I'd like to think it grips the puck better, but I think when it gets wet, it doesn't really matter a whole lot. So, it might give a little bit of texture to help control the puck off the heel a little bit when you're handling the puck, but maybe just slightly.
And the last thing is we see the difference in the height. And in-goal readers will, of course, already know the carry stick is a little shorter than a lot of goalies around the league in terms of the overall height. Why do you like kind of having maybe a shorter shaft up top?
I don't know. Just I find that You know, if you're trying to handle the puck and it's in your feet, it's a little easier to pull it out of your feet. You know, I'm not a guy that poke checks a lot, so you know, I never really found a good use for a really long stick.
Last one, switch pumps. What's the switch been like for you from a foam core up until last year?
Yeah, I switched over. Yeah, just last year was my first year with a composite stick, and it's pretty good. Like, you know, it's definitely a big change. I don't feel like I can shoot it quite as hard as I used to with a foam core stick, but you know, there's a lot of benefits. Obviously, my forearms are thanking me a lot for it because it's a lot less stick you got to carry around, and you know, it's once you get used to it, you won't really notice it a whole lot.
Consistency from stick to stick. Some of the guys around the league I talked to, you know, wood. There's variables in wood.
Yeah.
This is a one-piece mold.
Yeah. With a lot of times with a wood stick, you get sticks that would you know, they'd get shipped to you and they'd sit like that and they'd be all taped together in a pile, and you'd wind up with, you know, 3 different curves in a batch of 6 sticks. You know, so they don't warp, and they're pretty consistent.
And you can make it a shuffle move or a T-push move, whatever you want. You can make it a shuffle move or a T-push move, whatever you want. All right, so just 8 moves, so it's like a small rotation, medium, and then a big rotation, right? So you just start here, get up at the top of the line, and just do the push, stop, set. Go to the next one, then you move up, and it's going to be a bigger rotation, big turn down, try and be square on the lines, and then the third one, an even bigger rotation, and try and stop square on the line. So 8 pushes, just count 8 pushes and you're done with it. Good, you're done. Move up to that next one. And you can make it a shuffle move or a T-push move, whatever you want. Good, move it up here, big rotation now. Perfect. Yeah, try your best to square up to each line, yeah. Good. Good, you're done. That's it. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, try your best to square up to each line, yeah. Good. Same drill, just with a recovery. So a drop and then gain your angle, set your foot, and then come into the setup. Drop, come to the middle, drop, go to the side. Same drill, just drop it. And regaining your feet each time. 1, 2, only have to do 6 here. That's 3, you're half done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 more. Last one. Done. Good.
Do you want our bodies in the same line?
Yeah, try to. Right? So the idea is like progressively more rotation, right?
Okay.
2, 3, 4. I like it. 2 more. 5, 6. Good. 6 pushes at each station there. I really don't know. Good. And if it's a bagger, just like, you know, they don't have to do all 3. They can do here and then they both do.
They do all 3.
Yeah.
Any warm-up you do is consistent with this. Is there another rotation going through here, or is
This is it.
like, what's that take? Each guy's probably here.
Size in his defending ability. It's a good thing he doesn't have a point yet as a St. Louis Blue. Tried to cut him off, and then his stick wound up jabbing into the end wall and handcuffed himself. Dumped in by Sanford. Bishop goes back to play. Through the netminder. 5-hole an awful lot. Close it down that time. An electrifying rush that was, doing that. And LaRose dumps it back in. That 4th line for the Blues that has had a couple of impressive floated, but right to Brouwer. The Stars don't clear. And Rope hits, who literally was covering his face in a missed opportunity earlier in the game. Threw about an extra foot with the reach. Final 5 seconds, and the Stars through center for Sagan. Shoveled in on the backhand. Allen steps low to
Okay, so here's the theory behind it. So a few years ago, I was on the ice with Ben Bishop, right, and like watching him and all that stuff. He's so good at, well, obviously so good at handling the puck. But you watch where he gets the puck. He always gets to this post as much as he can. Just what Rhymes did. Rimming the puck, picks it up, just stopping right here. So now, Rhymes is the forechecker. He's coming at me. I'm no longer like trying to make my decision based on my guys or whatever. As soon as he comes at me, I just look up. And when I look up, like a quarterback, when he's got the ball, he doesn't look at the receivers and like that. He gets crushed, right? Quarterback goes downfield, looks all the way down. So right now, if I look down, I see everybody, right? If I go like this, this gets a little blurry. And then my panic, I'm like, uh-oh, he's not there. And then panic. And especially if I'm behind my net, I get cornered in here. They're coming so hard, right? Rhymes picks up here. He forechecks me. I'm done, right? I stop it. I look up. He stays in front of the net. So this net gives me so much time. So much time. It's unbelievable. Like, it really is. Well, I'll show you one right now. Let's do one more rim. I want you to forecheck, okay? And you could go either way. Yeah.
I understand what you're saying. And I probably, now that I know that, I probably wouldn't start doing that. If something happens and hits the thing and pops out,
then it's luck. You know what? He's not back here. He's kind of, if you watch, like the way he rimmed it, he's coming. The puck's right here. He's almost pivoting when right here, so it's almost got past that. Obviously, our buildings are pretty legit. You know, like every pregame skate, I rim 2-3 pucks when I first step on the ice. I make sure that I look if there's a Zamboni door, like be careful, Zamboni door, right? The only thing is if it's on the glass, stay in your net. You're not even attempting that, unless you're Pekka Rinne. Right? But like, so you're hoping that the trust is in the building, that it is good. And there's, I mean, even if you're pivoting and it hits and now you're coming back, you know what I mean? Then you're making that TSN save for highlights, right? Exactly. But let's do one. I'm gonna rim the puck. You just get there. You're gonna forecheck hard, okay? Now it's your option to go right in front, or it's your option to kind of stay in front of the net, in front or go behind, okay? Ready? Go ahead, start skating. Go. Like there's no, like, that's like, that puck's coming from here, right? He's not going to be that close on that. There's even going to be more of a gap. See how much time he bought himself? Where if he was going to that puck, he's on him right away. Now, or if he's behind the net, there's panic, you know? One more, okay? Go. See the time he buys himself? Now, John, do the same thing, but instead of going behind the net, just kind of like slow, like go in front, like you change. You've been buried twice, now change it. Go on the other side. Go. So now he pivots. See how he can use that net? And now, he's not thinking. He's just watching him and going, he's telling him what to do, not...
No, he's not thinking. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's perfect. That was perfect. Perfect. So now on this, just because it's your backhand, same thing. If you can get it here, stop it, and stay on this side, you're good. Sometimes if you're rimming, you know, like you might get it back here, and if you're on this side, it's fine. It's fine as long as you're on that side of net. But if you can play off the same side as much as possible, if you can, then it's easier. Yeah. Because if I'm still here on my backhand and I get it, usually I have a better idea of like if I'm getting it, if I'm moving it right away, or if now I can open up on that 360, try to get my forehand.
Or the 1T?
Or the 1T, or the pop play to the low center. So.
Yeah, I like giving it to them though.
Yeah.
But you'll see what's different on the back end than I see in a lot of young kids.